Jake had been feeling lost ever since the tragic accident that took his sister, Emma, away. Her laughter used to light up his world, but now his days were filled with silence and guilt. One rainy evening, he wandered aimlessly through the streets, haunted by memories. As lightning split the sky, Jake spotted something unusual: a tattered envelope nailed to an old oak tree. His name was written on it in shaky handwriting. Trembling, he opened it. The letter read, "Jake, it's not over. Meet me at the place we promised to keep each other safe." His heart froze. The handwriting looked eerily like Emma's. It couldn't be real, could it? The place she mentioned, it had to be the abandoned house on Willow Lane where they used to hide from the world as kids. Ignoring the pounding rain, Jake ran to the house. The door creaked open, and the air inside was heavy with the scent of mildew and something darker. As he stepped inside, his flashlight flickered, casting shadows that danced on the peeling walls. Suddenly, he saw a single chair in the center of the room with a music box sitting on it. Emma's favorite. His hands shook as he turned the crank. The haunting melody filled the air, and tears welled up in his eyes. That's when he heard her voice.
"Jake, why did you let me go?"
He spun around, but there was no one there. Then he saw her reflection in the cracked mirror on the wall. Emma, pale and sorrowful, her eyes full of tears.
"Emma, I'm so sorry."
Jake whispered, his voice breaking. Her reflection smiled faintly.
"It's not your fault, Jake, but you have to forgive yourself. I waited for you here to tell you. Live your life. Don't let the guilt consume you."
As her image faded, Jake collapsed to the floor, sobbing. When he finally looked up, the house was empty again. In the music box, he found a new letter.
"You'll always carry me in your heart, but now it's time to let go."
Jake walking out of the house, finally free from the weight of his guilt, but with a lingering question. Was it really Emma, or just his mind giving him the closure he so desperately needed?